City boy! City boy!
You could hear the cholesterol in her voice.
Call me bitches. Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Stop it. Get some help.
Let's go. What it do, baby?
What it do, baby?
Mic check. Let me know if you guys can hear me. I need a new mic arm. I don't know why I'm doing this. What's going on, everybody? Let's get to it. Let's see what we got in the chat. Let's get to it. DoBetterSquad, we in here. Let's get it. Let me stop this music. We gotta play this. We gotta play the theme. I see y'all in the chat. Let me get those locations. Let me see the locations in the chat. I'm broadcasting live from Detroit, Michigan. Let's get it. Yeah. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let's get it. It's Monday. Let's go. Shout out to Jay Will. I see you. Juice. Shout out to Texas, man. Smoke and Talk. Shout out to Baltimore. Smoke and Talk hold me down, man. Yeah. That's my love. Let's go, y'all. I'm slipping. Man, I'm slipping. What am I doing?
City boy! City boy!
The streets. I'm a bitch from the streets. I get the money. I get that money. Bitch, give me what you got.
Order! 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 Order!
Turbulence, people.
Bang! Bang! It's good! This bitch.
Let's go.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? City boy! City boy!
Here I come to save the day.
What it do, baby?
Janesta, what it do, baby?
What it do, baby? Well, we don't believe you. You need more people.
stop the cap.
Why you always lying?
Let's go, Sean Taylor. I see you, bro. Let's get it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Do Better podcast. Appreciate having all y'all on an early Monday. Let's get it. What we got going on in the chat, man? I see y'all. Jay Will said something. Theo, you look higher than Whitney Houston in that picture. That's why I put it up there, Jay. I recently found that picture, and I remember that picture. And that's one of the reasons I loved it. That because I didn't have a beard in that picture. I've been bearded for the last couple years, but I was high as shit. Shout out to you. Let's see what we got in the building. Let's see we got Styles Point 973. Shout out to you. SP always been holding me down. Elaine. Elaine, what we got here for Elaine? Elaine says, "Hi Theo. I hope you had a lovely weekend. I hope you did as well, Elaine. I'm looking forward to another great show. Got my peppermint tea and leftover jerk chicken to see me through. Shout out to you."
Top of the morning, governors. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Shout out to everybody watching your boy in the UK. Let's see what we got. We're going to get to it, guys. We're going to get to it real quick. Shout out to Sean Taylor, Clarence Carr, NYC. I got something for you, man. I've been working on my soundboard.
Nigga, I'm from New York, New York.
I got something for you too, Juice.
Not what y'all know about them Texas boys.
I'm doing something with this soundboard. At least I'm trying to. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Shout out to Sam. What's good? What's good with you, bro? Lord Zero. What's going on? Checking in from LA. Shout out to all my Cali boys. Yo, I'm feeling like with this soundboard, I'm feeling like a morning DJ or some shit. I'm just a high dude in this dining room. Shout out to T. Orlando Pearson. Let's see. Ain't no one been ever been higher than Whitney. Facts on that. Shout out to Mona D holding me down in the chat as always. Make sure you guys subscribe to Mona D's channel. If you're not, you're wrong. Make sure you guys are subscribed to Mona D's channel as well as Juice Worth the Squeeze. Juice, where that content at, bro? We talked about this, or at least I wanted to. I needed some more of that content. I know you dropped your first video. That had to be damn near a month ago. Come on, bro. Maybe you might be waiting for some equipment or something, but you know I'm going to hold your feet to the fire. Shout out to Smoke and Talk. Make sure you guys subscribe to Smoke and Talk. Smoke, I tried to check you guys out Friday. You were having some audio issues, but I was in the building, though. And yeah, make sure you guys are subscribed to Smoke and Talk as well as Juice's Worth the Squeeze and Mona D's channel as well. Mona, you could please drop the links and we're going to get right to it. Just had a little bit of house cleaning to get to. Just bear with me 1 second. Just had to make you guys already know the basics. Make sure you guys subscribe, hit the like button, hit that goddamn like button, yo. And then support the show on the Cash App. Got DoBetterPod, and I had to bring it up because somebody Cash App me Friday, but I missed it. Shout out to Mr. Poom Bastic. He sent $10 Cash App during Friday's show, and I didn't see it at the time. He said, "Glad I finally could catch a live show, and not a replay." Shout out to you, bro. Since I missed your Cash App on Friday, I got your name down here scrolling. So he's the new Cash App sponsor for the show, and we always looking for another one. So, yeah, that's it. Oh, and also I have my phone right here, and I didn't have my notification set to receive a text message in the event that someone sends over a Cash App. So I got that on deck, man. Your boy Theo been hustling, working a little bit. And yeah, so let's get to it, man. So this video happened this last Thursday. There was a woman, this is a Lapeef reaction. There was a woman on there last Thursday, that was just drunk and disorderly. and it gets going from the very beginning. I legit thought she was funny. But then during the end, she's going to say something to Amir. I thought she was funny throughout this entire interview. The interview was like 2.5 hours, and I edited it down, for our time's sake. So the conversation may move around, may jump around a little bit. You might be like, what are they talking about going from one to B? I was not here for the conversation. Theo's here for the jokes. This chick was a trip right off bat. Let's get to it. I see you, Bella Rings. I see you, Selvin. Shout out to the UK.
Top of the morning, governors. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
Top of the morning, governor. Shout out to Randall. Where Randall at? What Randall got to say, man? I love Randall, bro. Randall keeps it easy, man. Randall says, let me get my sticker out the way so I can see. What's up, chat and DoBetterSquad? What's good, Randall? That's why I rock with Randall, because that's it. Randall ninja watches. Shout out to all the ninja watches, but Randall come in, say what up, tribe, and then fall back. And then he just watch. So let's get to it, man. We're going to get to the first video. Let's see. Give me 1 second here. I got it labeled Lapeef Drunkard.
Y'all. Them shits don't work. They ain't worth a damn.
Okay, let me see.
What is she talking about?
All right, let's stop. Let's get back to it. All right. So we're going to start it over here. So we have the usual suspects. Lapeef, JR, Mr. Let Go, Lady Di. I'm over another woman. I think her name is like Lady Precious. She rarely speaks. I think I should probably move a little bit over this way. Lady Precious rarely speaks, so every time I do Lapeef panel, I just go right over her. So here we are. And the woman in question is going to be this Eve chick down here at the bottom. Let's get to it. Hit the like button.
Doing good.
How y'all doing?
What's happening?
Everything's all good. Shout out to all of you all.
Make sure you guys subscribe to Juice.
Shout out to the whole panel. Y'all good, family?
Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. I've been drinking, so I'm ready.
Why you ask me,
I've
JR?
been drinking too. Lapeef, you know that, right?
I've been drinking water, though.
I haven't had a drink yet, so I'm trying to get on y'all level. Everybody got a cup. I see you got the bottle of water. Is that spring water?
Shout out to you, Bad Bob.
Let go.
Fiji, bro.
Oh, okay.
I've been drinking.
Must be a Coca-Cola product. You got that.
Rod,
beer
I see
sound.
you.
Okay.
I've been drinking. I've been drinking. Can't keep your eyes off my face.
Make sure you guys subscribe to Bella Rings too.
Wow.
Okay. Well, shout out to Eve, man, for giving us that nice intro. Salute to you.
Thank
We got
you.
a couple more people that'll be pulling up in a second. We'll go ahead and get into our first topic. Family, we good, right?
And let me just pause for the calls. Glamorous D, shout out to you. He says, she sounds drunk already. Exactly. And here's the thing, like I said, guys, this is a 2.5-hour conversation, but this is the very beginning. I didn't cut this out. She got on the call drunk as shit from the go, man. But I be honest with you, I thought it was mostly funny. Yeah, I think it was embarrassing, obviously. I thought it was mostly funny until it gets towards the end. But yeah, let's just get to it. No more stopping.
Back up. Mike, check Amir.
I'm here.
Can you see, Amir?
I see very well.
Okay, just make sure.
Okay, I think we all good then. Our first topic
Let me move mine
of
a
the
little
night.
bit.
Men that sleep with women for validation are weak. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Let me get you guys' thoughts. Who disagrees with that? So everybody agree?
You said
I
who
got a lot to
disagrees?
say. I'm just going to wait. I got a lot. They set my boy
I
Rico up.
disagree
Man.
100%.
The double entendre with that. I think,
disagree 100%.
and that if you sleep with a woman, based on whatever, there's a lot of underlying whatever issues that could be with that. But from what we all see, we can't sit up there and just say that it's due to some underlying issue, psychological, biological, environmental aspects of things. We can't do that to that man. Who agrees with that? That's okay to think that just from one 30-second clip that it's okay to be able to assess this man based on all the things that takes into factors of that. Do you all agree with that?
Well, how does it think that he's seeking validation?
Well, the validation comes from why he feels that way. That's validation for one. And even if he had to be able to seek that through another person,
That's funny.
seeing if they agree with them, that's a great question that you probed. But nonetheless, it's still that man seeking validation.
So,
yeah.
All right.
I'm not familiar with people on
That's a
this
good idea,
panel,
Adrian.
but I'm grateful to be here amongst you all, beautiful Black men and women. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's so much to me. A pleasure to meet you as well. And so I welcome the various perspectives here. Sometimes I'm going to be that person that is going to be turned up. I have a couple of cocktails. I'm on cocktails right now, y'all.
No
okay?
shit.
But nevertheless, I still recognize all you here today and what you all bring forth to us. And that is a beautiful thing. So
Thank you for that speech that Eve.
JR is low-key funny, man. Sam Smee says, how old is she? I missed it. It's a 2.5-hour interview because Rod said it earlier. It was funny. He said it was funny for about an hour, and then about an hour into the video. That's why I'm glad we got this condensed to about 35 minutes. I don't know if she ever said her age. If she did, it was a part that I edited out that I didn't see, but I don't think she actually said it in the parts that I saw because I cut out everything that wasn't her. So maybe it was said.
Well put together. I'm gonna go to you, Lady Di. What are your thoughts?
So I'm not really gonna speak too much on that because I see men sleeping with a lot of different women. I'm not sure if it's for validation or it's just because they want to get their nut off. Like it could be just be that simple. So it just depends on their goals. Are they looking for a wife? They, sleeping around with women, they're not gonna find a wife like that. So it just depends on the man. I'm not gonna sit here and say what they want to do when it's just as simple as, they're horny. So that's all I have to say.
Well said. Well said, sister. Thank you.
I believe sex is a part of a man's value. Obviously, we are all put on earth to procreate and develop healthy relationships. Obviously, sex can be used in negative ways as well too. But if a man was established and had all his life together and couldn't get sex, is he still a man? So I think in a way, us being established is to get sex to build a family, and a woman getting security to have sex to create a family as well too. So sex is essentially part of our value. We know it's part of our value. It shouldn't be the only thing that validates us, though, being able to get sex.
Okay.
Perfect.
Well, like the 40-year-old virgin, it made me think of that when you said what you said. So the 40-year-old virgin,
right?
He hasn't had anything. So is he less of a man now? Because you're saying that the value of sex is, with the man. So if he has plenty of sex, that means he has plenty of value. So a man that hasn't had sex or had many women, what does that mean for him?
I apologize, guys. I want to get real better about not stopping the video, but you guys got to hit the like button. I'm showing 60 in the room, only 30 likes. Come on, y'all. It's Monday. Maybe y'all haven't properly gotten yourselves together yet. Hit that goddamn like button. Come on now. Don't let the devil use you. Fresh off Sunday, some of y'all might have been like me and I thought about going to church. That's as far as we go. Hit the goddamn like button. Back to it.
Produces his value. If you want to have sex with him, is he valuable to you?
Don't ask me.
If you won't have sex,
but the point that she's making is because you're coming from an aspect of red pill, blue pill, if I would interject. And if that's the case, doesn't it devalue the red pill community if they continue to put themselves out there in that aspect? We've got to be able to call a 1 and a 2, right? Yeah. You're smiling, you're giving that. But you don't have a response.
What is a 1 and a 2, Eve?
Yeah,
what is that?
The 1 and a 2 is red pill, blue pill. We have to be able to put things in this perspective. And let me just say this: I in no fashion support the feminist movement, the democratic movement, or any of these things. But
what movement do you support?
I believe in equality. I'm a conservative woman, and I believe in equality. And I believe that we can both, no matter what side that you're on. See, this is what people want us to believe.
Do you think men and women are equal?
No, I do not. No, I do not. Men and women are not equal, but it does not mean that we don't have a right to express ourselves. And
I like Eve. Okay.
Oh, Jesus. Mr. Let Go.
What's good, Project Leroy?
Don't you start tonight, Mr. Let Go.
Ali,
I told myself I was going to be on
because you did interrupt me in a point that I was making. You did interrupt me on that.
Who Ali did?
Me?
Yeah, Ali be interrupting people all the time.
And the funny thing about this is she gonna be accusing, she gonna be making accusations against people, and just random people and going at them. It's funny. Get to it.
Okay.
If you don't know, Ali be interrupting people all the time.
Okay.
Yes, that's my MO. But as you asked, a lot of men have problems because they can't have sex. That's one of the men's biggest problems. They can't get sex. But
do you think that sex is equivalent to the overall relationship? Is that what I'm gathering?
In procreation, yes. The man you want to create a family is with a man you'd have sex with, not a man you wouldn't have sex with, right?
But in its totality, whether or not that you have a woman that may not be able to procreate, but you love that woman. And she cannot, not because of reproductive issues based on her gender aspects, but because of the fact that she cannot reproduce to you as a woman.
Yes.
You still love her. And right?
Go ahead.
Women who can't reproduce are actually valuable, just so y'all know. They're more valuable than the ones that can produce.
Hold on, Eve, 1 second. Hold on, Mr. Blair. Let me get some other people involved and we'll circle back around. Precious, what are you talking about in men that sleep with women? Validation all week.
And just acknowledge Jay Williams' question right here. Can someone sober please stop her? And that's a fact. And I think SP said it earlier in the chat. Like, and I'm still getting familiar with Lapeef Network. I don't really watch their content like that. But I was peeping JR in this. He just let it ride. And I was like, okay, I have a different opinion on JR now. Like, I'm just thinking he's some dude not paying attention to what's going on. Oh no, he's seeing it. He's just maestroing the entire stream. But yeah, I thought the same thing. Like, will somebody stop her? Nope, it's good content. Right back to it.
I believe
Selena,
they are.
Shout out to you.
To sleep with a woman for validation as if nothing else validates you means that you're willing to give your most powerful source away to be validated. I believe they are weak.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. Let me pause. Let me get myself out the screen because it's actually, I kept this part in here because this is Lady Precious. This is like one of the few times she talks and she makes a point that I thought was absolutely ridiculous. That's why I kept it in here. So let me just move myself out the way so y'all can see her, give her shine when she says this ridiculous shit. And shout out to Selena Mason as well. I believe Selena is from Smoking Talk. I'm pretty sure that's Smoking Talk's sister-in-law. And shout out to you guys. Give me 1 second. Let me move myself out the way so we can see her. Move my name as well. I think this is like the only time she's gonna talk, but let's get right back to it.
And can you elaborate on that though, sweetheart?
A man that, so let's just say a man goes out and sleeps with 10 women just so he can feel like the man.
Mm.
You're not the man because you gave away your most powerful source, your semen. Mm-hmm. So you're a man, but you're not the man for sleeping with 10 women. I think
he dropped semen in them. Like, that's a different conversation with the semen part.
Her point, I did not understand what point she was trying to make. I can kind of see it, her premise, but she's completely wrong on this one. Back to it. Shout out to Mr. Gino.
Finish saying what she's saying, please. Please let her finish. Go ahead, man.
Where's the semen going? Down the toilet, hopefully.
Go ahead, sweetheart.
The semen is coming out of your body, whether it's in her body or in the toilet. It's your most powerful source as a man.
So let me ask y'all a question.
But it's going to go out in the toilet whether the woman's there or not. Because
if that be the question,
okay, so let's give one to one person.
If that be the case, right? If that be the case, then why do women value the man that more women want to sleep with?
Right. That's what.
If the man that is more valuable is the one that everybody is sleeping with or wants to sleep with, then how do we then devalue a man that is sleeping with a lot of women? Because we only person this one way right now, right? And the way that we person it right now is in the eyes of women, and women want what other women want. That's generally the case. Is that because if that was the case, then y'all would be going for the dude in school that's studying. Y'all will be going for the dude that's more focused. You wouldn't be going for the dude that's on the football team. That's just in high school. In college, it accelerates because all college is high school on another level. And then when we become adults, it's that times 10 because women want the dude that every other woman wants. And I don't see the girl going for the nerd over there. The only time that they start to go for the nerd is when a nerd turns into Stefan instead of Urkel, right? And then he started getting money, and then her value starts going down. And then because of that, she's looking for somebody to save him. And that's why we then call him a Captain Save him. That's why we call him a simp, because he then gets the leftovers of what everybody else already. So the whole idea is, I don't believe in dick shaming guys, right? I believe in dick discipline, which means that you don't fall victim to the idea that you get a chick knocked up just randomly. You don't have a bunch of kids running around. You don't do the thing that's bad for the community, right? You don't mess up your money and you place a chick before the money, right? You always gonna get the bag. You always supposed to do the thing that's in your best interest. But if a dude is not married, right, and he not having illegitimate kids, and he not finding himself in a bad situation where he messing up his opportunities or his money as a result of it, he can knock down whoever he want.
And I agree. Let me hit Anton.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
I agree 100% what he said. There's only 2 points in this conversation where I was actually listening. This point, and She's So Lucky is going to make another one later on. But yeah, Ponce Tech says, what the fuck is she talking about? Semen? She makes no sense whatsoever. Yeah. Her thought that men, like, we have like a limited supply and this is our most valuable asset. Like, dude, it's semen, man. And it makes me, not just, I don't want to bag on her individually. It just makes me think, like, kind of overall, because she doesn't seem like, she don't look like she's like younger, and not calling her old, but she ain't like 20 something. It just makes me think how many adult women walk around with no idea how, like, men operate. Like, we have an infinite amount of semen. We're always going to have that. So it's not, I just thought that was pretty funny. She was way off on that. Make sure you guys subscribe to Smoke Talk. Let's get right back to it.
I think it's rules to the game. I think that you shouldn't sleep with married women. You're supposed to be a little bit more disciplined as far as making sure that you don't find yourself in a negative situation. But I'm not going to sit here and tell this dude what he can and can't do, because if that's the case, then we might as well go down the line and identify all of the different things that people should and shouldn't do.
Facts.
Based off of how we feel. I don't think that a man's main source of power is in his semen. Because if that was the case, then we shouldn't let them swallow all the time, right? Because then they would become more powerful every single day, every time that they suck our dick, right? But my point is, I can't tell a dude that is on his purpose, taking care of his business, and it's largely been proven that as long as you to ejaculate is healthy for the body. And I'm not going to tell a dude that he shouldn't sleep with a dude or a dude. He shouldn't sleep with a chick and that he weak.
Bruh.
Sleeping with a specific type of chick or another chick that he want to bust down. Do what you do, homie. Just don't be messy about it.
And that's why I was saying, like, there are many women who are very attractive who go to average looking men. Are you talking about average as in rich or poor, or are you talking about average in looks?
I think we were only talking about appearance, and where I'm at, I don't see a whole lot of fine-ass men with ducks and a whole lot of, ugly men with fine women. I see regular folks. They both probably a 7. They're both. I see that often. I don't. As I said, maybe it's where I live. I don't see just what y'all say. I see regular people. There's a lot of overweight Caucasian women with husbands, just like there's a lot of overweight or chubby Black women with a man. Like I
think it's like Anton said, they probably got that way over time.
Yep.
Like over time, they just got comfortable, and neither one of them.
But her value, we were talking about value. I'm saying I understand men are visual, this, and that, and the other, but they're only visual when they're not looking at themselves. Because when we talk about regular people, you don't just see a man with his chest on. You don't just see that. You see regular people. So if we're saying value, how come it doesn't translate to a woman where she may be more than just that, and her weight could be the only negative? Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Let me stop it right there for a second. Make sure you guys hit the like button. I just wanted to highlight something real quick with She's So Lucky. She's So Lucky. I actually found her channel. I think I said this, subscribed to her channel a couple weeks ago. I had no idea. Then I seen her later on that she'd be on all these panels and stuff. And I'm kind of have mixed feelings about her, but I'll leave it at this. She makes a point that I wanted to bring up, and I've talked about this before, how, and we all know this, it's the sister code or the sisterhood. Women will defend other women's behavior no matter what. I've said that a bunch of times. This isn't new to you guys. But the other thing that I've noticed as well is that not only will women defend other women no matter what, and those other women's behavior, women will defend other women's behavior that they themselves don't participate in. Quick example. I was reacting to a video once, and a woman, it was a Kendra G video, and a woman, she had like a bunch of tattoos. Like she wasn't all over, but it was big chest tattoos, all that kind of good stuff. And somebody had commented, and she commented, said, well, the tattoos aren't a deal breaker or something like that. And I just said to her, well, that's not the case, because, well, no, I'll take it back. Here's what I got distracted. Here's what happened. She had all the tattoos, and she was saying the tattoos aren't a deal breaker. And I asked her, well, and then somebody else came and said, lady, cut to the chase and just say how many tattoos you have, because you obviously are triggered by this. And she said, well, I only have 2 tattoos and they're easy to hide. And I immediately came back to her, and she, of course, left the chat and said, so you purposely got those tattoos, either consciously or subconsciously, you made a decision to get tattoos that can be hidden easily. So you didn't want your body like that overly tattooed. So how can you defend something that you yourself wouldn't do? It's just a sister code, man. And let me see, we got a super chat here. Shout out to Janesta. Janesta said with the $5 super chat, says, hit the dang like button. Yeah, hit the like button, all the people in the room. Yeah, hit the like button, yo. Hit the like button. Back to it, y'all.
Because her main value is her look.
Oh, I'm sorry. One last point I wanted to make. And that's the thing about She's So Lucky. I don't know her. I mean, she from her picture, from her picture and her videos, she seemed like a petite in shape woman. But that's my point. A petite in shape woman will still defend a lot of women being very overweight. That was the whole point of my argument.
We can't do that. We can't say that for the man itself in its entirety. We can't.
Eve, hold on, Eve.
Okay.
Hold on a second. A woman's value is in her looks first, and then it goes into personality, things that she's offers, stuff like that. It's her value first, her looks. That's the first thing. There's other things, but her value is in her looks first.
And it's mostly because, like, women, especially if you the man is trying to get have a whole bunch of kids, you can't start off with a woman who is just like, let's say, overweight, because when you start having kids, you're gonna become overweight for that time period, and then it's just not as healthy. And most average men are not like overweight. If you look at them,
make no mistake, no sisters, make no mistakes. What a black man was over here saying, Mr. Let Go said some pertinent information that it's not about the physiology aspect of things.
What's it about?
You know what I'm saying?
What's it about?
The physiology? Physiology?
I said some. Y'all.
We talking about looks.
I've been drinking. I
can tell. You
I would have never guessed. I would have never guessed.
Who said that?
And also, Lucky.
Who said that? Hold on. Who said that?
Here we go.
It wasn't me.
Hold on. Who said that?
It was Bruiser.
But hold on. Who said that?
I'm not taking one for the team.
Hold on.
Bruiser did.
Who said that?
Bruiser right next to you. Right next to you.
Scared of Bruiser or something? He said it.
Who's scared of me?
Hold on for a second. Aisha says, I've noticed also with Lucky, every time there's a question, she tries to break down the question before she's answering. Just answer the question in the way it was asked. Yeah, man, like I'm still getting familiar with her, so I try not to judge people off the one interaction, but the way she answered the question, it just seemed bizarre to me, man. Let's get back to it. Thanks for the chat. Shout out to you.
Somebody scared me up on this panel. Who said it?
Who said what?
Said it.
Who said what?
You said it. I know what I am.
Calm down.
No, I know what I am. But I was over there listening to Mr. Let Go. Shout out to Mr. Let Go. Okay? Because he says, and shout out to these beautiful black men and women on the panel tonight.
She's so drunk.
But don't be a prude. Don't be a prude. Hold on. Don't be a prude. Don't be scared to say what you're going to say. I hate a scary motherfucker. Don't try to play in my face.
Facts, Project.
I said something because I've been drinking. Okay.
Don't be in here beefing with folks.
What have you been drinking? What you drinking tonight? I got some Crown and some Coke. What you got?
All right. If we all drinking, that's fine.
What you got? What you drinking? I might want to have what you drinking.
Let's
what
have
you
a
drinking
toast.
on? What's your drink?
Salud.
Salute everybody.
What?
She got a flask?
She put her phone
Is that a
up.
what?
That's the thing that I'm sipping on right now. Y'all got me fucked up, okay? Not all y'all.
I'm sorry, man. I just had to do it again. I saw BLJ just came in. He was like, damn, she drunk. BLJ, she was drunk from the start of the call, if you haven't saw it. Shout out to Selena. What is Selena? Selena brought up, had a good comment I wanted to bring up here. Selena says, I got way so much going on my page. Selena says, I can't lie, we will defend each other, but it should be a limit. When you're wrong, you're wrong. Facts, Selena, facts.
Bang! It's good.
And more specifically, my thing is defending behavior that you yourself wouldn't participate. That's like me as a man. Well, men, and we don't have the brotherhood is not the same way. So I'm gonna grab the super chat in 1 second, but I'm not going to defend. I always use the same example. I have one sister and one brother, and this is something that's happened in real life. That's why I like to use this as an example. A dude rolls up in a Family Dollar, tries to rob it with a gun. Another random customer has a gun, shoots and kills him. And this has happened multiple times. I've seen this story play out in similar ways multiple times. Next thing you'll know, that person who was killed, or that person that was killed, the offender, family gets on TV and say, man, I'm saying, like, he wasn't robbing them. He wasn't robbing him individually. He could have just fell back and called the cops. They didn't have to kill him. And I always say this, if that was my brother, if that was me in the same exact situation, that was my brother, I would say no comment. I don't have anything to say. Because I'm not going to try to defend my brother's actions because they were fucking wrong. Not just because he's my brother. I love him. He's my brother. I only got one of them. But in that situation, he's wrong. So that's just what I think. Men don't, we have gender biases, yes. So I don't want to act like men, we don't defend men whatsoever. But no, women take that shit to the extreme. Back to let me grab the super chat. 1 second. Here. And shout out to T. Orlando Pearson, man. What you say? Whatever she's drinking, I don't want. Facts, man. In facts, and Bella Rings is in the chat. Bella is always on a bunch of panels as well. And that's why I commented to her, like, how silly do you have to be to get on the panel drunk? If you've been drinking, guess what? No panel tonight. Try it again tomorrow when you sober up. Appreciate the super chat.
Got you fucked up.
Let go. Let it go. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right now.
I love that I'm a part of the Black community now.
I love it. Let me tell y'all something, right?
Hey, we gotta get back to the topic.
JR, please.
Can
I say something?
Ooh, I feel like I'm at the cookout with the auntie.
Yeah, you get the auntie, right?
Please kick her.
Let me say something to everybody up on this panel.
We're gonna go ahead and let Eve conclude this one, and then we're gonna move on to the next topic. Eve, go ahead and get final thoughts so we can move on.
Thank you, Poo Poo. Oh my God, my cactus and failed. Lord have mercy.
You say your cat?
She said her cat. Did she say? Did she say her cat?
My cactus.
Oh, her cactus.
You got a cactus?
Cactus?
A casket in there? Damn.
I have a lots of cactuses.
Yo, why do you have a casket in your house, Eve?
Cactus.
The day might be coming.
You
never know.
My cactus.
Oh yeah, we live.
You got a cactus?
That's dangerous, Eve. Especially when you're drunk.
Yeah, because you can get poked all over the place. Okay.
You getting poked?
With my cactus. Are y'all trying to play me? Like, I don't know what's going on.
No, man.
You gotta take all the little things out. You didn't take all the things out the cactus? That's what you're supposed to do when you
don't de-cactus a cactus, nigga.
You don't de-cactus a cactus, nigga. I don't know about y'all. She's funny to me. This is shit. It's embarrassing. Don't get it mistaken. I totally understand the severity of the issue. It's just funny to me. Shout out to Derek. Derek says, Wild Irish Rose at work. I would say this, Wild Irish at best. Back to it.
JR, please. JR, please.
Why you displaying the cactus? Man, shut your ass up. That's what y'all all gonna do up on this panel tonight. Is shut the fuck up.
Hey,
yes, ma'am.
I'm tired of it.
Here we go.
Let y'all
hey, calm down.
Get up here and have y'all way. Shut up. Y'all have y'all wait. Hold on. It's my turn to talk. It's my turn to talk. It's my turn.
Let her have a moment. Let her have a moment.
Turn to talk. Shut up, all of you.
Eve,
stop. Goddamn.
Oh yeah.
I don't give a goddamn. Shut the fuck up about my goddamn actors that then poked me back here and everything. All right, I got that. Handle you.
JR ain't shit for this one. I forgot about that. JR put her up on the big screen. She was acting the ass, man. Man, as a viewer, I'd be looking like, this is pathetic. But as a content creator, I'm like, let's go. Let's go. I need the content. Back to it. Hit the like button.
I'm going to handle mine. And my cactuses is mine. I'm going to handle them motherfuckers. You motherfuckers.
Cactus abuse.
Hold on right quick, though.
All right,
what I'm saying is this. Everybody, we got to listen to each other.
Serrated grin, I see you.
All right?
I think that cactus is being abused.
And then at the end of the day, y'all are younger than me.
Shut up,
y'all
Sean.
younger than me.
Steve, stop. We gotta go to the next topic. Stop.
We thank you all for your contributions. And your peaches, thank you so much for your $2 contribution and your well words. Okay, it will be bottled in the abyss. Okay.
I don't know if you guys missed that. You probably didn't see it. It was a super chat somebody had left. I'll try to see if I can.
Y'all are younger than me. Y'all younger than me.
Let's see if I can grab it again.
We gotta go to the next topic. Stop.
We thank you all for your contribution.
The super chat that it is on the screen. Let me see if I can read it. Let me move Rod. Shout out to Rod. Shout out to Texas, man.
Now what y'all know about them Texas boys?
It said Eve. Oh, so the super chat that they sent to the show says, Eve, sis, you're embarrassing yourself. So that's what she was responding to.
And your peaches, thank you so much for your $2 contribution and your well words. Okay, it will be bottled in the abyss. Okay, but we thank you so much, dear.
All right, thank you, Eve.
Thank you all for the contributions that everybody bestowed upon the.
Okay, Eve, you got to move on to the next topic. Appreciate you.
We actually gonna get into that.
You guys just tuned in. Welcome to the Peef Let's Talk. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Because that, if you think about with women, when y'all say, why do y'all get with the pookie? Why do they want future? It's something in women. I don't know what it is, but when you see the woman, she thinks she can make him faithful. That
was a great point. I'm gonna rewind that. I don't know if you guys caught that, but she's so lucky. Like I said, there was only 2 points in this interview that I thought were worth talking about. The previous one with the lady talk about semen for whatever reason, and what She's So Lucky just said. Let's rewind that back. She just gave one of the realest answers that I've ever heard in the manosphere.
And your peaches, thank you so much for your $2 contribution and your well words. Okay, it will be bottled in the abyss. Okay, but we thank you so much, dear.
All right, thank you, Eve.
Thank you all for the contributions that everybody bestowed upon the.
Okay, Eve, I got to move on to the next topic. Appreciate you. You guys just tuned in. Welcome to the Peef Let's Talk. Make sure you hit the like button. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel.
Hit that like
button. Because if you think about with women, when y'all say, why do y'all get with the pookie? Why do they want future? It's something in women. I don't know what it is, but when you see the woman, she thinks she can make him faithful. That in itself is usually her goal. So yeah, he get all these girls, but he gonna change for me.
Right.
And that logic is crazy to me, but I don't think I've ever heard a woman, maybe you guys have, actually admit that, man. So for her to say that, I just thought it was a bit wild, and we actually got something out of the interview. What does Mona say? Facts, women always think they can change the bad boys. Man, that's crazy to me. That's crazy. That's crazy. I just thought that was game.
So lucky.
You, then
with
you know
that being said, how is what you just said?
Hold on.
How is the man that isn't sleeping with a bunch of women valuable in respect to what you just said?
Well, it would have to come from his resources and his ability in different ways. Like,
because you're not taming him if he's tame already, right?
You said tame. No, it's not really taming.
You know how the woman like, oh, he's sleep with all these different women, but I'm gonna stop him. I'm gonna tame him. I'm gonna change him.
You're gonna settle him down. Once he's ready to settle down, it's women who ride the ride until he get to that age when he.
But if he's ready to settle down, there's no taming because he's ready already. I'm going.
Mr. Lego, shut up. Excuse me. Now to get something that he said. I'm sorry. I just got a couple cash app to read. I'm on my bad, Project Leroy. I talked all that shit about having the notifications on, and I dropped my phone. My bad, bro. We got a couple cash apps here. Shout out to Bella Ring. Shout out to Bella. I appreciate you, Bella. And shout out to the homie Project Leroy. He said for 7 a.m. entertainment. Shout out to the SIP, man. Appreciate you, man. Where's my button at? There we go. Appreciate you guys for donating to the show. Cash App stopped the show. Cash App stopped the show for real. Let's get back to it. Appreciate you guys.
About what you said. You said that.
I never said taming though. You did, so I'm trying to understand.
Yeah, we gotta stop. We gotta watch the verbiage.
Hey, one more thing. I think Bella, you said it earlier. There's parts she called it earlier. There's parts where she drunk as shit trying to play the moderator on somebody else's show. I thought that was hilarious.
Hold on, Eve, stop for a second. Stop for a second.
You gotta always stop. I just got back here and then I gotta stop.
Yeah. Hey, that's another thing as well. Sorry to keep stopping. But she was gone. She was gone for like 30, 40 minutes, then just came back and they told her to stop again. So.
Yes, you gotta stop. Wait your turn. You gotta wait your turn, Eve.
But baby, I'm only saying that I'm over here looking at things on the objective point of view. We have to work ourselves.
Can I finish with Lucky? Then I come to you. Is that okay?
Sure, baby.
Okay. So Lucky, you didn't say the word tame, but you said if it's a dude that's running around sleep with different women, and he gets with you, and he is, only you feel validated because you stopped him from doing something that he was already doing. But the guy that is choosing not to do those things and gets with you, there's no taming of him, right? I'm just going by what you said.
Well, yeah, you don't need to because that wasn't nothing that.
So is he less valuable because you're not changing him?
I wanna add something to what Lucky said.
Eve, go ahead, Eve. You got it. Go
How
ahead,
are
Eve.
y'all going to negate that?
Get on, Eve.
Lucky, I wanted to add something to what Lucky said.
Go ahead. So Lucky is a great point.
I wanted to add I wanted to add what Lucky was saying because I agree with Lucky here because what she's saying is like every woman wants to feel like the only woman in the world for her man, right? She wants to feel like the only woman is there, but we also want women to basically crawl on their knees to try to get to our men. Like we want them to look at our man and fiend for him and want him. And we know he's not going to. He's saving all of that little energy that he has for me for tonight when we go home. He's saving all of that energy for me. He's not giving it to you. But I want the other women to fiend for my man. I want them to want him. I want them to break their neck to look at him when he drives by in his Lamborghini. I want it. Because I want my man to feel good. I want him to his ego to be boosted.
Ma'am, you are the epitome of a TikTok woman. That's what you are. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know your life in its entirety, but what you're showcasing to us over here is an epitome of a TikToker.
It's good. I don't even know what it means, but now we're about to hit the fan. Shout out to T God. She said, "Go ahead, Eve." First of all, top of the morning.
Top of the morning, governor. That's right. It's time for biscuits and hot tea.
I love me some T God. I'm low key crushing on T God from afar. Don't nobody tell her. But here's one of the reasons I love T. I know T says she's natural. That's one reason. The other reason I love T. T be here for the chaos. T be in the back wherever she at in the pub or wherever over in the UK, rubbing her hands like Birdman. Whenever some drama starts, I love it. Back to it.
1 minute.
What does that mean?
Don't do that, Eve. Don't do that to her. Eve.
No.
I would hate to. I'll be quiet.
I'm not gonna be quiet. Hold on.
I don't want to say what you look like.
You
I'm
be
not gonna say what
quiet.
you look like.
No, I'm good. You be quiet. I let you sit up here and talk your jibber jabber and all this bullshit. But how you come over here, you speak broken English, talking about what an American man want or need in a black woman or a white woman or a white man.
Boo this man.
Look, throughout the duration of this call, I legitimately thought she was harmless. She was just funny, excuse me, talking shit, and I thought she was funny. There, she just crossed the line. That was obviously inappropriate, and Amir didn't even warrant that type of attack, man. So that's where I'm like, okay, it's time to get her about the paint. We got a super chat. Shout out to the homie Darius. Darius says, "What's good, brother? Why she talks like the bum from Living Color?" Man, and the funny thing, Darius, if you just getting here, bro, the call, they had a 2.5 hour call. She started off the call drunk as shit. So she was inebriated well before the panel started and still said, this might be a good idea. And even though it wasn't, we making content out of it. Let's get back to it. Appreciate the super chat, bro.
And you don't even speak the native language.
That's foul. That's foul.
I'm sorry, baby. You do not qualify. You don't qualify.
Let me ask you a question.
Talk about, shut up.
Anybody,
shut up. To anybody disrupting.
Stop telling me to shut up. You
shut up. Shut up. I don't care.
You men that way?
Who's disrupting me? I'm talking to this young lady right here. You're not qualified.
You can't tell.
And hold on, JR in the corner, loving the chaos, man. Loving the chaos, man. I got a whole new respect for JR. I peeped him out. He's just in the corner, maestroing it all, just loving the chaos. Let's got some super chats we need to grab real quick. Let me acknowledge these people. If you guys donate to the show, I would severely harm myself just to make sure I get you guys super chat. Shout out to Z-Whiff. Shout out to Z-Whiff. He in the building. Z-Whiff is also a channel member, guys. See that man's name in the chat. You show him some respect. Make sure you guys join the channel membership. It's only like $3. He says, someone needs to take control and say, order, order.
Order! 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 Order!
Appreciate you, Z-Whiff. Always rocking with your boy. Let's see, we got one more here. Let's see who we got here. Shout out to the homie RTB Fit.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
Watching us from Okinawa, Japan. Arigato gozaimasu. He says, what's good, Theo? This chat is lit right now. Keep doing your thing. Eve is lit. Salute. Shout out to you, bro. Shout out to RTB Fit. Appreciate the super chat. RTB Fit has been rocking with my channel since it very started, man. I remember seeing him early on in the comments. Appreciate you, man. My Air Force bro. Now that I think about it, shout out to all the vets, man.
They're not qualified.
You are the quintessential individual of a fucking, calm down.
Hey, you can't do that.
You don't do it like that.
Of a fucking Kardashian that got their way up by laying on their fucking back and getting
Bang! Bang! It's good!
And this is why you don't keep drunks around. Because you guys let me know. I legitimately thought she was cool the vast majority of the call. And then she just went in at the bottom at the end of the call, man. Like, this is crazy.
Don't tell me to stop and shut up. She shut up.
Go, bro.
This is
who gonna tell me to go? The next, who gonna tell me to go?
Anton, you know,
bro, this is getting too much.
I just say something, Anton.
The internet is
I'm gonna kill you if you don't say nothing, Anton.
Go, bro.
Hey, relax.
No. This is your fault. This is your fault.
Stop.
No.
Stop.
This is your fault.
No. Don't do that, Anton.
I've been playing. No.
Project Leroy says Eve done crashed the panel and set it on fire. Facts.
Bang! Bang! It's good!
And then someone else that just said, I think it was Mr. Gino said, the internet is forever. I've been saying that. The internet is forever, man. How do these people not understand this? I've taken down videos where I didn't get any type of significant backlash. I just took them down because I'm thinking I won't like how this will look on me 10 years from now. As a man, I'm always thinking long term. The internet is forever. Back to it, man.
This is your fault. This is your
like
fault. I blame all
Where we
of
at
y'all.
on likes?
I blame
Pete, stop it,
I blame y'all. y'all. And I'm really reserving myself right now. I'm really reserving myself.
You can't reserve yourself for shit until you fucking up there yourself a reason why you sitting up there validating a motherfucker that ain't ever fucking came through.
And hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm stopping. This is a like stoppage. Every now and then we gotta have one of these. I'm showing 144 people in the building, 82 likes. Come on, y'all. It's free. I'll give you time to stretch, and I'll acknowledge the chat where y'all get the likes up. Appreciate y'all. What T say over here? She just set fire to this bitch. Project Leroy, I swear, man. Let's see what we got. Make sure you guys get that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button so we can get back to it. Shame, insult, guilt, and the need to be right. Caller Amina Kardashian was wild, disrespectful, says Watch Gamer. Facts. Shout out to Baltimore, man. That was just inappropriate. And I've seen I'm familiar with her a few years back, and she's always been friendly, soft, feminine. And Theo, people can date who they want, but Theo is all for black women. Like that's how I'm always going to be. I'm not really into the other groups, smash, but not really long-term relationships. But I said all that to say this: Amira fine like wine too. But let's get back to it, man.
Go ahead, mute up, Mr.
You fucking chill. You fucking chill. You chill. You chill. You goat mouth geezer. You chill. You goat mouth geezer. That's what
she's gonna regret this. She's gonna regret this.
Facts.
And who said that? Who said I'm gonna regret something? Who said that? Hold on. Shut up, Boyz II Men. Shut up, Boyz II Men. Who said I'm gonna regret something? Who was the chick up here said I was gonna regret something?
She called Mr. Lego Boyz II Man for some reason. I don't know why. It just made me laugh, man. Oh my bad. I'm sorry. Got another cash app. Glendale Simmons sent you $1 for Dale Day. Daily Dollar. Good job. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dale Day. I love me some Dale Day. Shout out to all the ladies in the chat, man. I rock with all y'all heavy. Back to it.
Who is brazen enough to sit up there and say that I was going to regret something? Please tell me. Who said it? You better speak fast.
Oh, I'm sorry, Brandon. I'm sorry. Brandon sent me a cash app as well. Brandon L. just sent you $5 for 5 a.m. entertainment. Gotta love it. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, because I'm gonna burn this whole motherfucking panel down. Yeah, that's what the fuck I thought. And I'm gonna eliminate you, LaPeep. I'm gonna eliminate you and Mary because you just got both here. Buzzer. I'm gonna eliminate you. I'm gonna eliminate you. So lucky. I'm gonna eliminate you. Eintown Daniel. I'm gonna eliminate you, Mr. Lady. And then it's gonna come down to you, Lady DYNTNDP, bitch ass nigga. You know what I mean.
I got to enter again. Hey, man, there was so much going on. And while she's going off, she called Bruiser Buzzer. And then, I don't know if you guys called it Bruiser trying to instigate. You a bitch. He mentioned that. He's trying to say it in a female voice to get her going again, man. I love it. Back to it, man. She had me dying.
And you, Miss Rose, what the fuck else is that shit going on? Let's go.
Oh, Michonne in the building. Shout out to Michonne. Make sure you guys subscribe to Michonne on the channel.
Because I talk big.
Don't be scared, Mr. Lego.
I talk big. What the fuck y'all got to say? Shut the fuck up, everybody. I don't give a fuck. Talk the fuck back.
Eve, can you shut up?
Shit to fucking say.
Let's
go.
Hold
on.
Can you shut up?
5, 4, 3.
You want to shut up when you get the one?
Shout out to Messy Michonne. Shout out to Messy Michonne. My fellow mastermind, that's right. If you guys can drop, Mona, if you could drop the link to Michonne, or Michonne, you could drop the link. Make sure you guys subscribe to her. Yeah, Michonne, this was an episode of LaPeef's last Thursday. They had this panel, and this woman came on the panel drunk. This is the end of the show. She came on the panel drunk, and I thought she was relatively pleasant and funny throughout the duration of the call, but at the end, it took a turn for the worse, and this is the very end. So definitely might want to check it out. Something to react to. Get back to it.
Shut up.
All right, hold on, Eve. Just chill for a second. Just relax. Just breathe. It's never a dull moment on the third.
And sorry to stop it again. He just put her on timeout for a second. He put her on timeout for a second, and she's going to come roaring right back.
It seemed to be.
I blame Mr. Let Go for this.
She ain't none of my people. I don't know this woman. I ain't never seen her.
I blame Mr. Let Go.
Hold on. Eve is in the back, just taking the time out to regroup a little bit.
I'm just saying, do not pin her on me. I've
No,
never
Mr.
seen her,
Let Go.
met her
I
in my
blame
life.
no.
That's on you, Mr. Let Go.
I blame the black male in the community.
Nope. You just says let the video play, my guy. What the fuck? Nope. I was until you said that shit. Until you said that, bruh. Kick rocks. Kick rocks. This is my channel, and I will stop this bitch 100 fucking times if I want to. You know what's gonna happen? Your ass still gonna be here, motherfucker. So this will let you guys know that. And I can play the video again now, but I think I'll just stretch for a second because I can do that. Shout out to Messy Michonne, by the way. Shout out to all you guys in the chat. Let's get back to it.
For what we see happening with your women today.
She's not mine.
No, she is yours. You the one that
got brand new tires. What are you talking about?
She's not mine.
She's yours. This is yours. Y'all got to take
brand new
responsibility for y'all women.
Got to be yours.
This is a reflection of y'all. This is y'all.
No, she's not mine.
Who want to claim?
Eve, if you calm down, you can be mine. You gonna calm down for me?
She want to be a bag chaser.
Hold on, you bootlicker.
Oh, she back.
Eve,
you bootlicker.
You want to be mine, Eve?
Don't come for me. I put the ER on the trigger. ER.
How much you weigh, Eve?
Man, I weigh 215.5 pounds. Okay.
Ooh, shit.
You want it? Come get it.
Let go.
Get it. I'm a 215.5 and you want it?
I like women with little heads. She ain't got a little head, so
Mr. Let It Go. Mr. Let It Go.
You gonna listen to me, Eve?
You got a full size bed or a queen size bed?
Got some
time.
Eve, if you listen to me,
they just fucking with her now.
Shut up,
Eve,
all that extra shit.
Eve.
Let's talk money. Let's talk money, Mr. Let Go. I don't care about nobody's bed sizes, none of that shit. Let's talk money.
Eve, you gotta listen to me if you want to be with me.
What we doing in life? What we doing in life?
Eve, show me what type of woman you are by how you listen.
I can listen to you, Daddy.
Okay.
I can do that.
So let's be going. What's the next topic?
I can listen to you, Daddy, but you're not my daddy. You understand?
I am your daddy.
You ain't dropped a bitch ass deposit in my motherfucking account, did you? Huh? Until you do that, nigga, I ain't listening to you. The fuck? What's wrong with you with your bald head ass?
How much money he need to drop?
I love you and I respect you. I love them. Respect the fuck out you. You understand what I'm saying?
Show it,
but
man. Show it.
Where my damn hat at before she called me bald head?
I'm not gonna listen. Hold on, but I'm not gonna listen to a man that can't do nothing for me that I can't do for myself. And if a man come in this motherfucker to do for me,
you want me to buy you some tires?
But hold on.
You want me to buy you some tires?
Listen, let me tell you about them batteries, y'all. Them shits don't work. They ain't worth a damn.
What is she
talking about?
What's she talking about?
The batteries. If you listen to the bald head man with the red shirt down there, if you want so busy being a part of the LGBTQ plus community, you know what he's talking about. Okay?
Where's her husband? Where's your husband, Eve?
Look at this pick me ass bitch over here talking about
Eve.
And she's
come on, man.
Amira, don't even do it, Amira. She gonna
father, husband, anybody to control her. There's nothing. It's just bad.
I'm trying.
She just gave us a glimpse of. Now you know I ain't gonna even do that.
But she's drunk, so ain't no way like we could really say how and who she is. Now she's speaking, for her truth, but like let her be drunk. But when she's not drunk and she's sober, then we could like really say something about her. Right now, this ain't the time. That's just my opinion.
Great point by Lady Di. And I'm gonna stop the video for a couple reasons. One, because I can, motherfucker. That's the first goddamn thing. Let's make sure we put that out there initially. And the second reason I stopped it because I want to acknowledge Messy. Messy Michonne says, is this recent? Yes, this was Thursday. This aired Thursday night. And Anton was going off on it by Friday. By Friday afternoon, Theo was downloading it. Like we played this on Monday. But somebody else said it earlier in the chat. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember if it was Mr. Gino or somebody said it about, we were talking about the sisterhood. And even still, I say, I know all women don't do it, but I think the sisterhood is something the majority of the women do, even the women who attempt to be more objective. Because what Lady Di is insinuating, as well as She's So Lucky here in the second, we're at the very end, is that we're going to kind of give her a pass because she was drunk. And I'm not with that shit.
She's not on that.
She made the choice. She made the choice to represent herself that way.
What's wrong with our community?
It's your fault, Mr. Let Go.
I can't find a drunk person, so there's nothing.
Yeah, she's drinking. So
I want to hear what Anton says. Anton, what is it? Please tell me why you control yourself.
Now, when she come back on here sober another time, then we could talk. But
so is that what we do? We just give women passes when
Facts.
they
No, y'all brought her up here. Y'all got her on here.
I would have never had her on.
You ain't mine.
But ain't nothing to say to a drunk person.
We got a lot of super chats to get through, y'all. A lot of super chats.
I thought she was funny.
Yeah,
she was, but she was uncontrollable. You can't control a woman. She got to go.
That's it, man. That's the end of the video. And then Michonne as well. Oh yeah, Michonne, I'll definitely check it out tonight. And then the other thing is that this is a long interview. It's like 2.5 hours. And one thing that I do, I know we all do it different. I do a shorter stream, so I have to edit, obviously edit the video down. And that's another thing as well. For like my man said it, but that's another reason as well. It's just some behind the scenes stuff for like people when you're making content, is that I got an hour show to run. This video clip in its entirety was 35 minutes. So that means I have to bullshit some way for 25 minutes to make the hour. I'm not gonna come on here and stream for 30 minutes. So just for you stupid motherfuckers who don't know nothing about content creating, who just want to complain in the back. So there's also like a science behind the shit. But yeah, man, that was it. I thought it was a great reaction. I appreciate all you guys coming out. Let me see what this chat said. I gotta get this chat in here before we get out of here. Adrian says she's a wild animal. David Casey says I don't believe. Shout out to you, man. She do way more than a running back in the NFL. 215. And man, I thought she was okay, man. I thought she was okay. She was fairly pleasant until the end, and she came back like a stormtrooper, calling Mr. Lego a bootlegger. Then she called him gay. And she called him gay as well, said he was part of the community. Here we go with her truth. I hate that my truth shit. I saw Project Leroy say that earlier. I really hate that. That's bullshit. Nah, fuck a pass. I'm holding that shit over you till you address the shit. Facts. Bang! It's good! And that's one of the things I said. I appreciate you, T-God, is that they were going to attempt to, if Anton didn't just hold, and Amira said it as well. Amira corrected them, Lady Di. She said, no. She chose to come on here like that. So absolutely. Look up, we got a super chat here. Oh, super sticker from Michonne. Shout out to you, Michonne. Great. Yeah. Michonne, I love seeing someone bumping into somebody else, have some content, like, oh no, I'm making this. I'm turning this to fire. So yeah, definitely do that tonight. Make sure you guys check out Michonne. I can't remember what time. I believe it's 6:30, but correct me in the chat, Michonne, what time you'll be going live this evening so we can react to this foolishness all again. As far as I know, I wasn't familiar with her. I believe that was her first time on the show because it didn't seem like anyone on the panel knew who she was. But I got another whole other respect for JR because he was letting that shit fly, man, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Fortnite. Shout out to Fortnite girl. Fortnite girl, Jarl, Styles.973. Who else am I missing? Joel. These were some of the first people that was subscribed to my channel when I first started 8 months ago. And it feels like 8 years ago. But shout out to Fortnite girl, says I love you, Theo. I love you too, Fortnite. Holding it down in Tennessee. Hope you and your husband as well. Shout out to Fortnite. We got one more. Let's see what we got here. Another super chat here, man. Y'all showing your boy love, man. I appreciate that. I really do. And thank you guys for rocking with me early in the morning. I hope I could help you guys out on your drive to work. And shout out to all my West Coast Cali folk who be up early in the morning rocking with your boy. This went good with my coffee, TC. Appreciate you, Mr. Gino. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for supporting the channel, man. And I appreciate all you guys rocking by. And we got it in about an hour, man. Get in and out. You guys get back to work. I appreciate it. And then we do this thing tomorrow. And then another thing as well, I have it rolling on bottom of my screen, but I always forget to say it, is that if you guys got any content you want me to react to, send it to me. I had Joel send me one on Friday, and it's going to be premiering here at noon. So if you guys got any content, my email's down there. It's scrolling somewhere at the bottom of it. Shout out to the replay gang. My email, I think, is DoBetter1@gmail.com, but it's all over the place. You go to my about section, it's going to be somewhere in the bottom. scrolling as well. Appreciate all y'all rocking with me. We'll be back here tomorrow on Tuesday. I'll catch y'all next time.